Hello and welcome to the introductory video tutorial on the SAP Gateway Sample Service. This service has been developed by Volker Drees. My name is Miriam Backes, and together with my colleague Sharat Yaveri, I will explain and demonstrate to you a new SAP Gateway Sample Service. The goal of our video is to introduce you the idea and usage of the SAP Gateway Sample Service, which is an OData service representing the basic functionalities and capabilities supported with SAP Gateway as part of SAP Gateway Foundation component of SAP NetWeaver 740 SP8. This tutorial is intended for all Gateway customers and partners who already have basic knowledge of OData and SAP Gateway. To use this service, it is required that you have SAP Gateway Foundation component SAP_GWF&D as part of SAP NetWeaver 740 SP8 installed on your system. During the next minutes, we will introduce you to the Enterprise Procurement Model, EPM. We also will provide you with an overview of the functionalities and capabilities of the SAP Gateway Sample Service, which is based on the EPM model, and will demonstrate the sample service in an SAP Gateway system. The Enterprise Procurement Model EPM is a test application intended to be used for demo and testing purpose. This application simulates the real-world SAP Business Suite applications. Such a simulation allows you to verify, demonstrate and test the new SAP technology at an early stage. The business scenarios of EPM simulate a webshop run by a retail company called Itello, a fictitious company that buys and sells computers and accessories. For more information, you can also visit the SAP Help portal and the EPM information on the SAP Developer Network that is provided with the link here. The SAP Gateway Sample Service is available with the SAP Gateway Foundation component of SAP NetWeaver 740 SP8. The SAP Gateway Sample Service provides value help. For example, the value help currency set will provide you with a list of acceptable currencies available in the SAP system. As mentioned before, the SAP Sample Service represents base functionalities and capabilities supported in SAP Gateway, which is based on OData. This service is based on an EPM scenario. The SAP Gateway Sample Service supports create, read, update, delete, system query operations, and other OData operations such as batch, deep insert, and many more. SAP annotations, function import, and e-tag capabilities are also supported by the sample service. To open the SAP Gateway Sample Service in the SAP Gateway Service Builder, open the project IWBEP GW sample_basic. This will give access to the service project itself, so you can see the service structure and definition. Alternatively, if the SAP Gateway Sample Service is already activated in your system, open the SAP Gateway client and access the URI shown on the screen. You can perform all the service operations by constructing the URI further. Each OData service is represented by a URI, called the service root URI. A URI is a Uniform Resource Identifier. The service root URI of the SAP Gateway Sample Service is shown here. There are two types of documents associated with each OData service: the service document and the service metadata document. The service document provides the details of the entity set presented in the given service. The service metadata document provides the details of the properties of each entity set, their associations, navigation properties, function imports, etc. Both documents can be retrieved from a server by means of a HTTP GET call. For more information, you can also visit the SAP Help portal and the link to the service that is provided at the end of this presentation. A simplified data model of the service is shown here. This service contains following 5 entity sets: business partner, sales order, product set, sales order line item, and contacts. As the name suggests, the navigation property derives its name from the fact that it allows navigation from one entity to others. A navigation property is tied to an association and allows navigation from one end of the association to the other related end. This can be anything from 0 or more related entities. For example, you can navigate from contact to business partner using to business partner navigation property. Here are some sample use cases which are based on system query operations such as $order by, $filter and $expand. These are the most commonly used system query operations. $order by helps in arranging the properties of an entity set. For example, it can sort the address field of business partner by city and postal code. Postfix the service route URI of the service with the URI shown on the screen. With the help of $filter, you can filter the entities based on similar properties of an entity set. For example, filter all business partners who are in Canada. Please note that address is a complex type of business partner entity set, and all the above operations can be applied to any of the properties of the entity set. In the second example, we have filtered all the products having the same supplier ID. Let us move to the next system query operation, $expand. This operation will join two queries. For example, you can get the sales order and related business partner of that sales order. Create, update and delete HTTP operations are equivalent to post, put and delete methods in SAP Gateway. By using the post method, we can add a new entity to the existing entity set. The put method will update the properties of an existing entity. Likewise, delete will completely delete the entity. You will see how to use these operations in our demo. Please note that in the sales order entity set, update is not supported.
Hello, my name is Sharan. I am going to demonstrate the gateway sample service in one of the gateway system. You can access this service in two ways. In the first method, you will be able to access the project itself, and this can be done via Service Builder. Enter the transaction ACGW, click on Open the project, /iwweb/gwsample_basic and click on Execute button. Here you can see the data model of the service implementation, runtime artifacts and service maintenance of the service. In the second method, to consume the service, you must first register it in your SAP Gateway system and activate the same. To register the service, enter the transaction code /iwfnd/ment_service. Click on Add Service button. Choose the system alias, say local. Remember, you need to configure the local alias using the IMG. Click on Find button and search for GW sample. Select the service. In the Add Service pop-up, enter the local object, say $temp. If it has to remain a local object and not to be transported to another system. Click on Continue. You will see a service pop-up. Service gateway sample_basic was created and its metadata was loaded successfully. Click on Continue and go back. Click on Find button and search for GW sample. Select the service from the list. Choose Gateway Client icon to open the service. On SAP NetWeaver Gateway Client window, choose Entity Sets button. You will be able to see the entity sets and value help associated with this service. Execute the service route URI. This URI will give you the service document of the service. The service document provide information about the types of data available in the service and about the URIs under which the data can be accessed. For example, here you see all the entity sets associated with the service and value help in XML format. Now postfix the above URI with $metadata and click on execute button. With a $metadata query, it is possible to see the full structure of the data available from a given OData service as well as data types, relationship, etc. $metadata will provide you with an overview of what kind of a data is being exposed by the service. Now let us get the list of business partner entity set, which is one of the entity set of this service. So postfix the URI with business partner set and click on execute button. Here it displays the feed of business partner and their details like ID, name of the company, address, etc. Business partner ID is the key field of business partner entity set and it's part of a URI for each entry in the feed. The link to each entry of the feed of business partner gives the access to the details of the records of that business partner. Address is a complex type. Likewise, you can postfix the service URI with other entity set to get the details of each entity set. $order by is one of the most commonly used OData query operation. This operations allows you to sort the result set based on properties of your data model. Let us do a $order by operation on business partner entity set. So postfix the business partner entity set URI by $order by equal to address, city, address, postal code and click on execute button. This will sort the list of business partner feed in the order of city and postal code in the address field of each of the business partner. $select allows you to select the properties you want to receive in a given call from an entity data model. Let us do a $select operation on business partner. Postfix the business partner's entity set URI with $select equal to company name, business partner ID and click on execute button. Here you can see the business partner ID and their company name. Let us get the details of one of the business partner. So postfix the service route URI with one of the business partner set and click on execute button. If you want to see all the sales orders of the above business partner ID, let us do a $expand on the same. So postfix the business partner set URI with $expand equal to sales order and click on execute button. So here you see the list of sales order of a business partner having ID equal to 01000006. So $expand allows you to read the data from multiple entity type into single one. $filter allows you to filter along with your service call. Let us do a $filter on business partner entity set. Here we are filtering the business partner whose postal code is not equal to 69190 and legal form equal to Germany. Now click on execute button and you will be able to see the result. Each of the business partner has one or more contacts associated with it. We will do a post, put and delete operation for the entity set contact. To do post operation for the entity set contacts, first get the call for getting the contact set. Copy the href of one of the contact set entity. Postfix the copied entity in the above URI and click on execute button. Now click on use as request button. In the left side of the screen, you will see the details of contact entity. We can modify all of the element of this contact entity. For demo purpose, let us change email only. Now click on the post button of the method and remove the contact set key field from the URI, and now execute the URI. You will see the HTTP response as 201 created. You can see a new contact set is created and changes in the email is reflected. Now to update the above entry, copy the ID of newly created contact and then do a get operation. Again click on use as request button and let us update the first name and the last name. Choose put method and execute the URI. You will see the HTTP response as 204 and entity is updated. To delete the above entry, copy the ID of newly created contact and then do a get operation. Then choose delete method and execute the URL. You will get HTTP response as 204 and entity is deleted.
For more information about SAP Gateway, the SAP Gateway Sample Service, and related topics, please refer to the links shown on the screen. A written document that is provided with this video will allow you to follow the links conveniently. Thank you for taking the time to follow our introduction to the SAP Gateway Sample Service.